I absolutely knew.
I'll be right here.
How are you?
Not good.
No good. Yeah, lost luggage, eh?
Lost luggage.
Oh my God.
And I knew when I left New York,
Yeah?
wasn't gonna make it on board. I knew it.
Many people just like me, dreaming of all used to be, and the nightlife ain't no good life, but it's my life. The nightlife ain't no good life, but it's my life.
What's the latest on the luggage?
Well, it missed my flight yesterday because the TSA thought it was suspicious, all my corrective makeup.
LuPone.
And so they screened it, and by the time they
Okay, thank you very much.
got it
Say
through
hello
the
to
conveyor
Patti.
belt
Ciao.
and screened it, the plane was on the runway, so they couldn't put it on the plane. So they put it on today's flight, which arrived at 8 a.m., but the latest is I won't get it till midnight tonight. Here we are in Roma, Italy, my motherland. I'm singing on a cruise ship, and it's the first time my entire family has accompanied me on the trip. And since I'm Italian, my son is half Italian, my husband is not Italian at all, but loves Rome, it's his favorite city. We decided to come here early to take advantage of this beautiful city so that it isn't just a job, but that it's quality family time. And we're off to enjoy this absolutely beautiful day.
Oh, it's fantastic. What are you doing?
Looks like it might rain.
Not yet.
Not yet. I got my suitcase. It was rifled by the TSA at Kennedy. My costumes, my makeup, my clothes. I wouldn't know where to even start to buy shorts and underwear. And however, it made it, so I should be very grateful, and I am.
So the staff captain told me this story. This woman calls up, I guess the hospital. Goes, oh my God, my husband has had a heart attack. I think he's dead. Please come quick. They come quick, and sure enough, the guy's dead. And she says to the people that are there, oh, my husband wanted one thing in life, one thing only. He wanted to be buried at sea. Oh, Madam is highly irregular. Oh, please, that's the only thing he ever wanted. So they wrap him in the Union Jack and they throw him overboard. 2 days later, a woman calls and goes, my husband's been missing for 2 days. He was having an affair. The balls of that woman to go, get him out of here, throw him overboard.
When I was kind of fresh out of Evita, I got a telephone call from an agent at ICM asking me if I wanted to take a cruise. And the deal was that as an actor, I would go on and lecture for first class passage on the Queen Elizabeth II. I jumped at the chance. I was actually unemployed, I had nothing to do, and I thought this will be fun. There was no pay involved, but it was a chance to get to England. Thought this will be great.
Welcome to my stateroom, the celebrity suite.
So the very first cruise I went on, I sailed out of New York Harbor, which is one of the most incredible visuals in life, right into a gale storm. Force 10 winds that took us from New York Harbor to England, and the storm never abated. I love cruising so much that I would take any cruise they offered me. And that's when a bartender said, "Get off the ship, Patti, or you won't have a career anymore." I was contacted by a gentleman by the name of Rich Campbell, who is the CEO, president, and creator, I believe you'd call it, of Atlantis Cruises. There was my perfect opportunity to go back on a cruise and play to a very loving and supportive fan base. And I started cruising with Rich and Atlantis Cruises. It's over 10 years now, and I love it. There's plenty of time off. I only performed once, 2 shows one night. We took off from Civitavecchia outside of Rome, and we went to Florence, and we got out and we went to Pisa. And from Pisa, we went to Monte Carlo. We went to Ibiza. From Ibiza, we went to Tunisia, and I couldn't get off because I was performing that day. That was the reason to go on the cruise, is to get off in Tunisia, and Joe Thalkin, my musical director, and I had to stay on board to sound check. From Tunisia, we went to Corsica. Corsica was the biggest surprise. That's one fantastic place, and we only were there like for 5 hours and went to the beach, and we all knew that this was a great island. We went to Naples, but the boys went to Herculaneum, and Rich and his partner, my press agent and his partner, and I went to Capri. So there's lots to do, and it's a pity I have to perform.
We came down from the fortress in Ibiza, and we happened onto a local street party where a gentleman from the hotel offered us pastries in celebration. It's a local party in celebration of the patron saint of Ibiza. And we just happened into this fabulous party. Right here. Hello, darling.
Thank you.
And then this is...
Last year, I spent a great deal of time on the road. I've had a lot of performances booked with Mandy Patinkin and solo. We love being on the road. There's a group of us that stay together. You know, we come together. I book them as far in advance as possible so they can clear their schedule. Mark Fiore, my sound man. John Hastings, when he can, is my lighting designer. Laura Skolnick is my production stage manager. Pam Lister is my company manager. Joel Thalkin is my musical director, and myself.
I want to be around, and I will go to the nook at the piano,
Okay.
but not end up there. I'll end up downstage center.
Okay, so you start in the nook and come down?
Exactly.
Nook,
And then I'm moving around. I'm in the nook a little bit for Frankie and Johnny and move around.
Okay.
And then the next one is I'm in the
Twice.
nook for I Never Do Anything Twice.
Okay.
And
Clowns.
Little Son and the Clowns in the nook.
Okay.
And then we go into I Regret Everything, a little bit in the nook, a little bit out of the nook. Wow, I'm in the nook a lot.
Yeah, that's more than I had you in the nook. Okay.
Yeah. Then,
Calling You, Get Here.
Downstage where the mic is right now.
Okay, center stage. Looking for Love on Broadway.
Center stage,
Yeah.
Argentina center
Center
stage.
stage, right.
So we go usually the night before, because I don't like to travel and sing on the same day, because it's a big day, the day of a performance. Laura and Mark go there at 8 a.m. for the load-in, and Joe and I show up at 2:30. We sound check 3 to 4:30. Every time we're booked, unless we're doing back-to-backs, we do the whole show. I sing through the whole show, Joe plays through the whole show, because even though we were booked extensively this past year, it's sporadic. So it's better to do the whole show so that I know that I know all the lyrics. Laura and Mark can adjust the sound, and Joe can remember the show like me. So I'm there from 2:30 until the show comes down.
Yeah, I'm just saying, let's sing some more Sondheim. Yeah. So I'm sorry, that's a blackout. Yeah, that's okay. God, I can say let's sing. I gotta remember that that's a blackout.
My beloved crew did not accompany me on this cruise. So, in cases like that, you have to adapt and work with the house crew. This one was great, thank God. A lot of the spaces vary every time we go out. Sometimes the theaters are dead houses, and sometimes they're very acoustically alive houses. And usually, well, it depends on who designed them, who built them, but it's easy as pie, of course, when the acoustics are fantastic. When you open your mouth and the sound bounces off the walls back onto the stage, then of course you can finesse your performance. If it's a dead house, it's a lot more difficult. But because of all my training with the acting company, I've been on the road, my God, over 40 years, I believe. We didn't have microphones. We were doing classical plays. We were booked on altars of Baptist churches, in gymnasiums, in auditoriums, in theaters. And the actors, we were very young actors, had to learn how to suss out a house, how to figure out how loud we had to be, how soft we could be. So at this point in my career, some 40 years on, it doesn't take me that long to figure out how to play a new stage. And basically what that means is, how do I get the information out to the audience?
On a long, exhausting day.